Hello, welcome to Learning English with Movies. In this video, we will talk about the movie Deadpool. Deadpool is a superhero film based on the Marvel Comics character of the same name, released in 2016. Tim Miller directed the film, which stars Ryan Reynolds, Morena Baccarin, Ed Skrein, TJ Miller, Gina Carano, and Brianna Hildebrand. Director Tim Miller, who started his career in digital animation and special effects, made his feature film directing debut with Deadpool. He also directed Terminator Dark Fate, the latest film in the Terminator franchise. Wade Wilson, who has mutant abilities and a scarred physical appearance, becomes the anti-hero Deadpool in the film. The character of Deadpool first appeared in the pages of Marvel Comics' The New Mutants and was co-created by artist Rob Liefeld. The character is known as the Merc with a Mouth because of his penchant for talking and joking constantly. He also enjoys breaking the fourth wall for humorous effect. Actor Ryan Reynolds, a fan of the Deadpool comics, spent years cheerleading the feature film version that would be faithful to the comics. In fact, he has previously played Deadpool in the X-Men Origin Wolverine, but he was disappointed with the character's portrayal. Film critics commended Ryan Reynolds' acting, the film's style, and fidelity to the comics, as well as the action sequences. However, some panned the plot as conventional, and opinions of the film's crass humor were mixed. It was nominated for a number of prizes and garnered 2 Golden Globe nominations. In 2018, a sequel, Deadpool 2, was released. The plot of Deadpool revolves around Wade Wilson, an ex-Special Forces soldier who now works as a mercenary. One night, he encounters Vanessa, a prostitute, while working on an assignment. They get romantically connected, and she accepts his marriage proposal a year later. However, he leaves Vanessa when he's diagnosed with cancer in order to spare her the agony of watching him die. A mysterious recruiter who offers him an experimental cancer cure approaches a heartbroken Wilson. He's subjected to days of torture in order to produce stress and trigger whatever mutations he might have, but they are unsuccessful. A man named Ajax is in charge of the treatment, and he appears to take pleasure in seeing his patients suffer. When Wilson discovers Ajax's real name is Francis and mocks him for it, Ajax locks Wilson in a hyperbaric chamber for a weekend, bringing him dangerously close to asphyxiation. This finally ignites a superhuman healing ability, which defeats the disease but horribly disfigures Wilson, leaving him with burn-like scars all over his body. He leaves the chamber and attacks Ajax, but when told that his disfigurement may be repaired, he changes his mind. Wilson is subdued by Ajax, who then abandons him in a now burning laboratory. Wilson makes it out alive and goes in search of Vanessa. He doesn't tell her he's alive since he's afraid of her reaction to his gruesome new look. Wilson decides to track down Ajax for the cure after speaking with his fast-talking best friend Weasel. He transforms into a masked vigilante known as Deadpool after being discovered in a Deadpool by Weasel, and lives in a home of an elderly blind woman named Al. On a busy highway, Deadpool comes across Ajax on a convoy of armed guys. He kills all the armed men except Ajax and demands the cure for him. But the X-Man Colossus and his trainee Negasonic Teenage Warhead interrupt him. According to Colossus, Deadpool needs to change his ways and join the X-Men. Ajax takes advantage of this diversion and flees. He visits Weasel's pub and learns about Vanessa. Vanessa is kidnapped and Ajax is taken to a scrapyard aboard a disused helicarrier. Colossus and Negasonic are persuaded to assist Deadpool. While Deadpool fights his way to Ajax, they face Angel Dust and many soldiers. Negasonic accidentally damages the helicarrier stabilization system during the combat. Deadpool shields Vanessa from the sinking ship, while Colossus transports Negasonic and Angel Dust to safety. Ajax tackles Deadpool once more, but he's outmatched. He says he'll attempt to be more heroic in the future. Despite her anger at Wilson for abandoning her, Vanessa reconciles with him. The sequel, Deadpool 2, was in the works before the first film's debut, and it was confirmed in February 2016. Despite the fact that the original creative team was supposed to return for the sequel, director Tim Miller departed the project owing to creative disputes with Reynolds and was immediately replaced by David Leitch. Leach had been a stunt coordinator before he made his directorial debut with John Wick, which he co-directed with Chad Stahelski. In the film, Deadpool forms the X-Force to protect a John mutant from the time-traveling soldier Cable, played by Josh Brolin. Sassy Beats plays Domino, a mercenary with a mutant power to manipulate luck, also joins Deadpool's team. Plans for Deadpool 3 and X-Force films were cancelled after the Walt Disney Company acquired Fox. The cinematic future of Deadpool is now in the hands of Marvel Studios and their plans within the MCU. Ryan Reynolds would reunite with Deadpool writers Paul Wernick and Red Reese for the action thriller Six Underground, directed by Michael Bay. Despite being the most expensive movie ever produced by Netflix, it was not well received by either critics or audiences.